In March, the director of the FBI, James Comey, testified to Congress that the FBI was investigating possible coordination between the Russians and members of the Trump campaign. When Trump heard that testimony, he was, according to officials, quite upset. And he reached out in the following days to two intelligence chiefs. One of them was Mike Rogers, who's the director of the National Security Agency, and the other was Coates, who's the director of national intelligence. And he asked them if they could publicly dispute this notion that there was any collusion between the Russians and Trump's campaign. Both Coates and Rogers turned the president's request down because they viewed it as inappropriate. Not only in their mind was there an ongoing FBI investigation, but the intelligence agencies pride themselves on not being, at the beck and call, if you will, of political leaders and the president. I think everyone is watching very closely to see how Trump basically handled this investigation. I think what we've learned since Comey was fired is that there were moments when the president appeared, in the views of some, to come pretty close to the line of obstruction. And now we've learned through our reporting that there were additional requests that the president was making, not to Comey, but to other members of the intelligence community, other senior members of that community. And one of the goals of doing so would be to undermine the FBI's investigation. This comes at a time when the Democrats on the Hill and some Republicans were calling for the creation of a special counsel that would take over this investigation. That was a position that was just agreed to. But at the time when Trump was meeting with Coates and with Rogers, he was trying to deflect that pressure and try to ease the calls for a more serious investigation.